We are going to time this Halls of Atonement, right? I am good at this dungeon now. I've got this. I've got this. I know this dungeon like the back of my hand. The back of my left hand specifically. There's one hand that I know more than the other hand. Here we go. We're going to pull this all together. I'm going to get aggro pretty much right away. My healer pain subs me. There's no need. Bear is the Giga tank. Why would he need to pain sub me? Pain subs are for squishy tanks, not for big buffed up bear tanks. Big bear tanks need no externals. In fact, I actually do kind of get offended sometimes when my healers external me. It's like, bro, my health isn't moving. I am the Giga tank. Okay, I'm probably playing bear in the season. It's so good right now. Like, it just feels so much better since they changed the bleed here, since they actually gave me 12% damage. Look at the meters. Does it look like I'm doing low damage? Personally speaking, I love bear. It's my favorite tank. It fits my playstyle. It's how I enjoy the game. I like simplicity. I don't like sweating that much. Like, I personally just don't enjoy it when I have to be gaming to the extent of like, oh man, like I've got to hit this brew right now, and if I miss this death strike, then then it's over, right? I don't really love that feeling. I can soak that frontal. Like, I'm not a fan of that. So we have not really a lot of ways to control that Houndmaster. I would love to get him into this pack, but I don't really have a way to group that. So I like VDH too, actually. I've been playing my VDH, and I quite enjoy him. Like, my VDH is very solid. So we SI now. Yes, and you should kind of be terrified. If your class is, like, way overperforming on PTR early on, that everybody's so excited. They're like, oh, the tier list says I'm an S. It's like, that's not good. You don't want that. You don't want to be an S. You know what I mean? Like, that's actually not so good. I wish I could drag this, but if I drag this here, then we won't be able to drag those. This guy is so annoying. He's annoying. Can we drag him in or, like, maybe just kill? Is Prop Pally looking fun? I think Prop Pally looks great right now. Like, defensively, it's actually solid. The problem, as hilarious as it sounds, the problem with Prop Pally is its offensive capabilities. Its offensive capabilities are actually the main issue. Like, that's what holds it back more than anything. Okay. I'm going to do a big pull here, which is risky because that Houndmaster is still very much alive in the back. Oh, these bolts. Okay, they're first two on me. I'm hoping that we can just get him in there. I'm hoping he just kind of comes in because I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to wait, but at the same time, this is going to be a tough pull. I'm pulling this aggressively, and there's a world where I totally should not be pulling this that aggressively. Like, this many casters can be really tough. I can Sigil of Chains them like this. I'm going to use my kick here, which means a Loyal Beast might go off. Because that Houndmaster in the back, I couldn't. Oh! 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 Ah! I'm so happy there was a rock there. I'm so happy there was a rock there. Oh my god. I don't know if anybody saw that, but I was about to troll the key. Did anybody see that? Wait, did anybody actually just understand what just happened? I wasn't paying attention. The knockback came, and if that rock wasn't there, I would have flown off and aggroed every single mob underneath me. That was pure luck. Okay, Blizzard has demanded we time this key. That's all that means. What that means right there, yeah, what that means is that I should time this key. That's exactly what that means. Ooh, that was incredibly close, yeah. Okay. This group lacks so much mob control that I feel bad playing Bear. I will say, this is where Bear starts to feel, like, really bad. I'm trying to group this guy, like, so much, but I can't get these casters in, though. Here we go. I'm doing my best. I know that I can live. Right now, I feel very much, though. It looks like they removed the bleed, although it's still intermittent. I'm getting it sometimes and not getting it other times, and I don't know what it is. What I will say is this. They should just keep it removed, because I can learn to game it. After doing this dungeon for like 5 weeks on PTR, with all my experience tanking, I can learn to game it. But your average pug tank in your weekly 10 he is so dead. Like, there's no shot that your average pug tank is going to be able to do anything about that bleed. I'm good. Like, that's just not going to happen. Do you know what I mean by that? Like, does that make sense? Like, I'm okay because I can learn to play that. But the fact is that you can't expect people to actually learn how to play it, if that makes sense. It will be an instant pug killer. The one thing that pugs do not recover from is tank deaths. Tank deaths are the deaths of pugs. If your tank has to die in a key, like Grim Batol was renowned for being a pug killer, specifically because your tank could not live. Anytime your tank cannot live, the key is just done. You know what I mean? Like, the key is just so done if your tank can't live. No one will, like, everybody blames the tank. Your tank kind of is just like, bro, I'm doing my best. Like, it hurts so bad. You know, I'm sorry I missed that one global. Your healer is like, bro, I'm in despair. Sometimes the tank blames the healer. The DPS blame each other. Everybody's blaming everybody. It's, like, not a good environment. When the tank is the reason, and it's just straight up, like, a key like Grim Batol, which just has a wild amount of tank damage. Some tanks find that fun. There are in many ways, I find that fun. Wait, Lunar Beam, my Reishi Roke, my Reishi Cloak. So a lot of tanks find that fun, and that's totally fair. Like, there's a lot of people who find that challenge to be very fun, a very Dark Souls-esque vibe. But there's also a ton of people who are just like, nah. And that's, like, not for them. Do you know what I mean? And that's okay as well. So we want this guy. We're pulling him in. Cooldowns do not line up here at all, but that's fine. I'm going to turn around. No bleed here, but I was just a little bit weak on defenses there for a second. No problem. I am very tanky. My healer does not have to worry about me at all. I am feeling very, very, very sturdy right now. Yeah, I'm not concerned whatsoever at the moment. This is bark skin and only bark skin. I'm fine. My health is actually not moving to the point where I'm very confused. Guardian has felt very, very tanky today. Like, just incredibly solid. I like it. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just noticing that it feels... It's like a different... I don't know. I mean, they nerfed this dungeon. If I had to deal with the bleeds, I would be feeling a lot different. So we'll see. Oh. Did somebody mention a typhoon in Thailand? Somebody totally did, because it just started pouring here. Somebody did. They mentioned that there was, like, a typhoon in Thailand. And I'm kind of noticing that right now. It is actually pouring all of a sudden. I love this country. The weather, not the best part of this country. That's not why you moved to Thailand, you know? Yeah, the weather is not why you move here. There are a lot of amazing things about Thailand, but the weather is not... It's the weather and the mosquitoes are particularly not the good parts. Oh, I want to keep them stacked. Our cleave. People are cleaving off the main target. Okay, so why don't we just do this with the 3-pack? Yeah, just this then. Why don't we just turn around and grab this with this? And you don't have to pull this. There you go. How about this? How about just this? What about this? How about this? Mosquitoes never go for you? What? Dude, I get eaten alive. I get eaten alive so much. How about this, though? Is Thailand like Black... I've actually never seen that, to be fair. Like, I never saw White Lotus. Does he mean White Lotus, right? Apparently, I had a friend who was in that show, the season 3. But I tell you what, I'm very passionate about Thailand, and I will literally just show you what it's like. How about I just show you what it's like? I like this way better. Pulling it like that, chaining it like this was way better. I'll just show you. Max, next week. It doesn't seem like it. At least I'm not taking any, and I don't know why. I'm not sure exactly why, but it does not seem like it to me right now. I'm basically getting no bleeds. There are some that do and some that don't, and I'm not sure exactly why. This dungeon has been a no. I think it's only if they get the cast off now. Like, only if Loyal Beast goes off, potentially. Yeah, and that means you... Well, there's still other reasons to be dwarf. Like, there's still a magic dispel in here that would help you and your healer if you could dispel yourself. There are still a few other things. But I would say, after testing today, I can tell you certifiably I want to play Bear next season. I'll play Bear. I only didn't want to play. The only way I wasn't going to play Bear is if it was actually trolling my team. This is not troll tank anymore. This is okay. It's decent. It's solid B tier. There are many things that it's good at, and I feel super sturdy. I don't feel as strong as I potentially could, but I genuinely feel pretty decent. Yep. All right, we can chain this in here like this, and we can pull this guy. I have no idea. We're pulling so much trash in this dungeon, it feels like almost too much, but I suppose it's okay. It feels like a lot of trash, though. Dwarves are always superior because dwarf. I mean, hey, I like them short and thick, but I don't know. I think that a lot of people rightfully would prefer to be playing not a dwarf, and that's fair. I do think it's still good in a lot of dungeons, but it won't be as required. I mean, this dungeon was basically like, you cannot do this as a warrior or as a druid because of the bleeds. But now, I mean, the bleeds are not a problem. Okay, we got a lot of percentage. See how I've been pulling every slasher just like non-stop. I've just been pulling everything. Night Elves is going to be wasted now too. That's true. Now everybody can play Torn. You know what's not wasted? War Stomp. I'm just saying, you know what's not wasted anymore? War Stomp. War Stomp is kind of good now, right? Isn't War Stomp actually kind of good now? Like, actually, I've noticed it saving a few pulls. Right now, in this particular set of dungeons today, I've actually noticed it a few times. Redeem strategy, thank you, actually. I'm getting a little bit, like, I'm just, like, a little tired, but I'm so excited I'm kind of like, yo, you know, I'm playing with Gingi and Peetko. Like, isn't that really cool? I just think that's so cool, man. That's, like, so cool. I get to play with Gingi and Peetko. Imagine that. I'm just some random dude. I've been playing WoW my entire life. I've been watching these people on my TV forever. It's so cool that I actually get to participate in their content for once. That's amazing. That's like imagine, like, how long have you been playing WoW? Omelet King, how long have you been playing World of Warcraft? Honest question. What is the time length that you have been playing this game? Yeah? Hags, how long have you been playing World of Warcraft? This is my question to you. How long? Since mid-BFA, so about 5 years. All right? Since closed beta. That's insane. That's a long time. All right? You guys know who Echo and Liquid, and you guys ever watch like the MDI or the Race to World First? Nadude Tank, Freddle, Vanilla, BC. You guys ever watch any of the races? You guys ever watch any of like the esports competitions? I love them. Sure? Cool. You've been playing this game for a long time. You know the race. You know some of them. Maybe you don't watch them religiously, but you know. Okay, yeah, exactly. Did you ever think that you would literally be doing dungeons all day with the people that are like the most famous from that particular event? Like, this is Gingi. He is very famous in the race. This is Peetko, who's very famous in the Mythic Plus. Yeah, that's me. You understand? Like, that's me. I'm just some random WoW gamer. Like, I'm just some dude. Like, they're like up here in this echelon that I'll never touch. I'm just some dude. I'm just you. I've just been playing. I know they're still human, but they're a little larger than life. They might just be human, but they're also, I don't know if that really applies here. They're kind of larger than life in so many ways. They just feel, it's like I've been watching them on my TV. Guardian feels great. Honestly, today I have been so satisfied with my Guardian testing. VDH had low damage comparatively, but you can see my damage in this dungeon. My damage in this dungeon right now is not bad. You have to incarn early, otherwise you will get giga clapped. This pull is hard. It's not impossible, but it's hard. Like, this pull hurts. I'm going to go kick this. I'm going to have to run out of the pack for a second, but it's fine. Brag him in here. Look at the overall damage. You see the meters to my right. I would say that Guardian feels pretty decent right now. Cool. Those are mirror images. I was really confused what those were for a second. Yeah, these eviscerators do hurt. There's a lot of random damage here, but I still feel like I have to pull them. Like, can I not pull these ones, maybe? Is there a way that I could somehow not pull these eviscerators? War Stomp this one. SI this hit, probably. Just SI the double Mortal Strike. Mortal Strike is not on me yet, so I press Frenzied Regen. And here we go. What's up, Sasquatch? Bro, people have been looking for you for a long time. I'm not one to tell people what to do, but I'm just saying maybe it's a good time to just check in with your friends and family and let them know that you're around. Like, people want confirmation, right? People are concerned about you. They've been looking for you for, like, as long as I've been alive. That's like 28 years. Okay, so now we do this pull. I still want this pull, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and maybe we can kick one like this. Yeah? My healer is drinking. which is a really inopportune time for my healer to be drinking. Because I have this Mortal Strike effect on me, which is okay, which is okay, which is okay. Here we go. Okay. All right, so now that was a better way if I gather it in melee like this. I think that was a better way. I kind of want those ankle biters too, I think. I think those ankle biters would actually be good to get in this pull, potentially. So if I have Incarn and stuff up, then this Mortal Strike is okay. Because I'll insta-heal myself right after. Perfect. You just need DR. If you pull 2 Reavers like this, I think this is a lot of... I think we have... This is percentage now, right? Yes. Look at that. 84%. Perfect. We did it. 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 Go, go, go. Did I pull? Oh, okay. That's fine. Whoa. Whoop, 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 whoop. Barkson. Barkson, Barkson, Barkson. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'll live. I'll live. I'll live. I'll live. Whoops. I rushed it. We had perfect percentage here, too. Boss. Boss. Maybe, do they want to wait for cooldowns, or we want to send it now? I think it's okay to send in, boss. This guy is not, like, the worst. As long as I can live, then it's no problem. Oh, no, I figured that he might get clapped, though. I was worried about aggro. That's the one thing I was worried about, was the instant taunt on boss. That does happen. That does happen on this boss. Actually, it might be better for a DPS to spawn the boss so that the tank can immediately taunt. There's a world where you want your DPS to be doing that. I can actually totally see that. Okay, I war stomp this. Boom. And then I go like here. Don't get hit by the circle because I'll get stunned. Okay, wait, wait, wait. There's a lot of damage here. No problem. We have a really clean run. Our timer is excelente, as they say in some countries, I think. Yep. I think DPS should open the door in the future. I think that would be one way to mitigate what just happened. Also, I pulled a slasher, and we don't actually need this slasher. I have the 84%. Like, this is the percentage you need. And I think that the more I do this dungeon, the more I realize that I think this is the right route. Like, I think that actually just casually pulling pretty much every slasher in the first area, as long as you can make it work, I'm pretty sure that it is worth doing. Because the trash in the second area is monstrous. So if you can just do it in the 2 pulls like I did, I feel like that's one way to really make this dungeon just really efficient. I also could totally see a world where you want to pull it much safer than that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So I need Incarn for the next pull as well. Otherwise I will die. So from here we hold. From here we hold. I've had such a good time testing Guardian. It's actually been a second. I gave myself a breather from Guardian. But it just feels... Look how nice this feels. Look, I could just be like, wee, wee, wee. And I'm like super tanky. Like, that's a nice feeling. I like feeling like that. Okay, so we in-cap this. I like feeling just like super chill as a tank. Like, it's a nice change of pace to just feel that really, really, really chill vibes as a tank. I've been playing like the actual hard tanks. I've been playing a little bit of Demon Hunter, a little bit of DK, a little bit of I guess I've been playing my prop Pally a bunch. Pally does feel decent, I will say. Pally doesn't feel nearly as bad as people think, though. Hold up. Here we go. All right. I don't have Incarn. I could die here. Actually, my healer is drinking, so I just Frenzied Regen. I proc my Well-Honed Instincts. I do not have my cape. So realistically, I'm going to need to kite because I normally have Incarn here, but we killed the boss so fast. This next Mortal Strike, I SI. I think I can get to my Incarn if the next Mortal Strike, I just SI, basically, as I turn around here. There's no bleeds on me, though, so I should be okay. I Vortex, Typhoon everything together, and then I Incarn. And we're okay now. Nice, okay? Perfect. This pull was so hard before. This pull was so demonic. It's actually kind of chill now. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. We got this. This crazy, though, that they actually just took the bleeds out, made this dungeon significantly easier, and it is still actually pretty difficult to do. This dungeon is... I think this dungeon is still one of the hardest in this season. Maybe shy of Priory for pugs. Priory can be pretty tough as well. Boom, 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 do. I don't need to take anything else here. Here we go. No. As far as I know right now, the bears are either bugged or they're not doing... Like, I've had no bleeds that pull. That's why I was able to stay in there and do damage. Good. Boss. Half cooldowns. or safe? You want to go boss or safe here, though? You're not for checking my health based on my feet still stand up? Oh, damn. You remember that, huh? CC1, maybe? CC1, maybe? If we CC1, we can go boss here. If we pull any of these slashers, we cannot. If we just want to pull this into boss, we technically can. Gingi has cooldowns. So he has cooldowns. We can technically do this, but it's risky. We have 2 reses. I'm going to send it. I'm going to send it. I'm going to send it. We have a Mass Dispel for my priest, technically speaking. And maybe a dwarf. I didn't check our racials, but it's possible that we would have that dwarf. I need a kick on this guy. Hopefully he comes in after this. Okay, big defensives. Huge fucking defensives on this first one. Yeah, don't mess around. Big defensives. Yep, pretty much. Okay, good. Oh, my Typhoon didn't snap them back. That was super weird. Okay, I got this kick. No problem. Perfect. And then I'll tank him over here, and we'll be kind of here like this, though. Play Guardian versus... No, I think if you... Guardian in Season 2, I think it's about the same. Like, it's no different than that. I would say it's exactly the same as Season 2. Guardian didn't really get any changes moving into this season, so it is basically, effectively, exactly the same. It is no different whatsoever. War Stomp it. Any CCs. Don't let this last guy cast at all. Perfect. And we're good to go. Nice. Successful pull into 3rd boss. Very well done. Nice, nice, nice. So the lantern's right here. We're going to tank kind of toward this. Bolt goes off on me. No problem. No problem. No problem. Healer has to pump this boss. Healer has to actually pump this boss. You know, honestly, Melchi, yeah, send me a Discord message. If you just send me a Discord message, I can pretty much tell a lot of things about you and your health and your body based on your feet. I'm somewhat of a foot whisperer. No, but actually, did you know that it's a 6-month course in most biomechanics courses in college to study the gait cycle? Now, a lot of gamers think they understand the gait cycle, but that's a completely different thing, all right? That's when you're, like, really, really bad at Call of Duty. Nah, listen. The gait cycle is how you walk. Your gait is your walk. And to study the actual... There's 2 steps that happen. It's a complicated thing. But you can tell a lot about somebody based on the way they walk. And specifically, how their feet are shaped. That's why there's a website. There's like a website that sells these pictures so that people can study feet biomechanics. You know that website? It's like footfinders.com or something like that. I don't actually think that's a real thing. And I don't think that's why people buy that stuff. It could be. You never know. Hey, never say never. It might be. You don't know. You don't know. Maybe you do. I don't know. I feel very solid about this run right now. Oh, my healer dies, but it's the end of the fight. That ghost... Oh, we gotta kill the boss. Kill the boss. Kill the boss. I don't want to burn a res. There's no point. No burning res. It's fine. It's fine. Our timer feels pretty tight, but our percentage is excelente. We're actually 2% above. Cool. Drink. We lust and burn. Cool. Sounds good. Ready? I rebuff. I roar. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. You were just teasing me? I'm serious, though. Like, I actually do think it's very important. I will casually and very sincerely look at people's feet when I walk around. I love Thailand because people are wearing these, like, you know what I'm talking about? People are wearing, like, flip-flops. It's so easy for me to check their feet and their posture. I can see everything. Okay, try to one-phase it. Easy. I don't know how hard this would be. I wonder how hard this would be to one-phase. Ooh, my hunter didn't have cooldowns. I don't think we're one-phasing this. I think we might have just missed it. Uh-oh. No! My hunter didn't have cooldowns. Was he beast cleaving? Oh, we got a single target. I think we still might be able to one-phase, actually. So how do I do it right? I think I walk a bit weird. I mean, actually, so I can show you after this if you remind me. I'll stand up and I'll kind of give you a little bit. Basically, a lot of people think they have, like, shoulder and posture problems, when in reality, they just have foot problems. The foot affects the hip affects the shoulder, and the hips don't lie. There's a very famous song about this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we can't lose from here. Now we have this dungeon. I have to deal with the Sigma of pride on myself, and then otherwise, we're all good. Give you my free ticket? I mean, okay, normally people pay me like $50 to look at their feet and have a session with them. So if I do it for free, I'm kind of inting myself. But for what it's worth, if you actually have some physical problems and you really are like, yo, I can't figure this out, you can contact me. I'll try to help. You know, that's actually my main job, right? To clarify, I'm not completely speaking out of my ass here. Wait, did you know that? Dude, I've been working as a PT for 9 years? Oh, I'm gonna die. Like a long time. Like a long time. And I started off as just a certified personal trainer, but eventually I wanted to learn how to work with more like nuanced conditions and how to actually help people. So I studied to become a corrective exercise specialist and a few other things. And now I get to help people, which is super cool. Yeah, as much as I know about World of Warcraft, I know way more about fitness. Like, fitness is, like, how the body works is my favorite thing. I love that shit. I'm, like, obsessed with how the body works, actually. It's so cool. It's so cool to think about. Roar. Do, 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 do. I like thinking about all sorts of things. Like, why we do what we do is super intriguing. But also, mostly people are, like, the most fascinating thing. I just tend to like them a little bit more in concept than in person. Yeah, what's up, Zero? Yeah, go fire away. If I don't want to answer it, I'll just tell you. Yeah, well, because, like, there's a lot of things I've learned, right? Like, a lot of just significant information. I'm like, bro, you can actually work, like, you can fix this. Like, I thought MS was a death sentence. I thought MS was completely degenerative, right? Like, that's what they teach you. They're so, like, the theory is just like, yo, this thing is 100%. You cannot, like, once you get this, it's all downhill from here. And that's just